How's the market in summer 2021? You're about to find out. Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in. My name is Robert Mack, and today I want to talk to you guys about the summer 2021 market. And the fact that we're seeing a little bit of a lull right now is going to give some buyers some relief on finding the right home that they've been looking for months. It's no secret the market's been scorching hot. I mean, starting in January with the rates being as low as 2.5% and the inventory being significantly lower than the years before, the demand was just through the roof. And I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that today. If you want to learn more about the demand and the inventory and how the market's changed over time, go back and watch some of my older YouTube videos. But today, I want to talk about the lull, why we're experiencing it, and what's to come. So there are three things that I wrote down today that I think are contributing to our current lull. Now, before I get into that, there's a couple things I want to say. Number one, every seller and buyer's situation is very unique. So this information may or may not apply to you. Parts of it may, parts of it may not. If you ever want to learn more about your specific situation, make sure you reach out to me so I can give you a customized approach to what your needs are. The second thing is that we don't think this lull is here to stay, and I'll tell you why. So number one, what we're experiencing is buyer fatigue, and buyer fatigue is really, buyers have just gotten fed up and frustrated and defeated over the last 4, 5, 6 months because it's just so challenging to be a buyer out there. Number two, affordability is down. So rates have kind of crept up a little bit since they're low in January, which makes affordability lower. And then prices have also gone up, which makes affordability lower. And then finally, inventory is growing. It's up 8% this month compared to last month. So when you add in buyers' frustration, many buyers just giving up, when you add in interest rates are up and so are prices, so affordability is down, and then you add in more homes to choose from, we're starting to see homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, homes are staying on the market a little bit longer, and buyers are having more choices, more options to choose from, and that's creating some relief, but not a ton of relief. And here's why. The market is so hot still. So if you have a great home that looks amazing, that's priced right, you're going to get multiple offers above asking price, very likely, depending on what the asking price is, and the home will sell for an absolute record price. Where we're seeing this lull right now is for the homes that may be slightly overpriced, or for the homes that may not show as great as they could show because the homeowner and the agent didn't take enough time or effort or money to prepare that home like a model home. So the lull is here for the less desirable properties, but for the very high desirable properties, they're still going. And as inventory kind of grows, we're going to continue to see this lull through the market. Now, one reason why, another reason why there may be a lull in the market is because we've been locked up in quarantine for the last 18 months, and now travel has become a lot more lenient. So a lot of people are taking vacations. So there's actually even less buyers looking now than maybe in a month or two. And that's what we think is going to happen once those buyers come back. As those buyers come back, they're going to say, okay, we've had a month off, we've taken a break, we've regrouped, let's get out there and look for properties again. So we anticipate as the market dips now with demand is actually down 5%. We anticipate it shooting back up again once people are back in the game and things start to settle in. Another thing to keep in mind is that many economists are projecting we see an additional 10% in home appreciation over the next 6 months. In 2022, we expect anywhere between 4 to 6% appreciation, and then we expect to see a normal appreciation of anywhere between 3 and 4% for 2023, 2024, and 2025. So a lot of the influencers that I follow personally expect this market to continue to appreciate over the next 3 to 5 years, which means that if you're a buyer out there that says, hey, you know what, this market is just way too much for me, I'm going to sit back and hang and wait for prices to fall, you may be waiting for something that's not going to happen in the near future. And one thing you want to know is the rates are going to change too. So buying a home now may be one of the most affordable times for you in the next 5 years. So that's the message today. If you're a buyer out there, and you're thinking about buying and you're frustrated, you may want to regroup and really figure out a strategy for how you can find a home sooner than later. And if you don't find one, being okay with the fact that you may not be able to be in a position to buy for another 5 or 6 or 7 years. For the home sellers out there, keep riding the wave. It is bananas. One thing I will caution you is if your home doesn't show great and your home isn't priced right, you may sit on the market a lot longer than you anticipate. So it's now more than ever very important to price your home accurately, but even more important than that is to make sure your home shows like a model home. I talk about staging all the time. Design is a very grossly underrated part of the process. It's important to work with an expert who understands how buyers buy. And buyers buy based on emotion. And emotion comes from the way they feel when they walk in. And if design isn't the forefront of your marketing campaign, you are leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you more than you know. If you found this video on social media, show me some social media love. If you found value in this video and you think somebody else might find value, send it to them. If you ever have any video ideas you ever want me to talk about in the future, send those my way. And if you ever want to talk to me about buying or selling or investing, send me a message. I'm an open book. I'd love to chat with you more about what you want and how I can help you get it. Until next time, happy selling.